8. New news told by the living room cat. Rudy entered the Miller and number 39's house in Betch, put a large basket on the ground and said, "This is what you asked for." He opened the lid, and people saw from the bottom of the basket a pair of yellow eyes, black-rimmed, shining as if emitting firelight. It was a pair of savage eyes expressing a terrible hatred. The animal and number 39's beak was open, ready to deliver a terrible blow. Through the fluff on the neck, one could see veins filled with a seething stream of hateful blood. The miller shouted, "Young eagle!" Babbitt let out a cry and jumped aside in fear. She stared at Rudy, looked at the eagle, then looked at Rudy again, unable to leave any more. The miller said, "You are truly a fearless young man." Rudy replied, "As for you, you have a reputation as a man who speaks like crazy. Each of us has our own qualities." The mill owner asks again, "But how did you not fall, break your neck, and cripple your limbs?" Rudy replied, "I have held firmly and also firmly held Babette in the same way. Before, you had to wait and then they would marry you." The miller smiled and said, "And quot, that and number 39's a good omen." And quot. Babette knew that very well. He continued, "Let and number 39's pull the bird out of the nest. It looks so angry, its mouth is puffed up, it and number 39's very ugly. How did you catch it?" And Rudy had to recount in detail what he had done. The miller and number 39's eyes widened as he looked at him. He said, "With such courage and luck, he can support 3 wives." Rudy said, "Thank you for your compliment, thank you, and take note of your words." "Oh, I understand what you want to say, but I won and number 39's be able to marry Babbitt right away," the miller said as he cordially patted the young hunter on the shoulder. The living room cat told the kitchen cat, "Can you guess what happened?" Rudy brought the young falcon in exchange for Babette. They kissed in front of their father, as if they were engaged to each other. The old man no longer stomped his feet but spoke and laughed leisurely. He went to work and took a nap, leaving the 2 of them to chat. They talked about so many things that I thought Christmas wouldn't and #39's end. Sure enough, on Christmas Day, Rudy and Babette met again and talked for several hours. The wind blew dry leaves and snowflakes. The ice goddess, splendidly adorned, sits on a throne, in a beautiful castle. On the steep rocky slopes there are huge icebergs as big as elephants. On the snow-covered pine trees, there are magical glass flower garlands scattered, sparkling like huge diamond beads. The ice goddess rides on the wind and extends her realm to the deepest valleys. Bach Town is covered with snow. When she flew over, she saw that in the miller and number 39's house, Rudy was holding Babette and number 39's hand. She stopped and listened. She heard that they were going to get married in the summer. She heard it not once but hundreds of times because at that time the couple only talked about that. The sun appeared again and the alpine roses bloomed as well. Babette was happy, smiling, as beautiful as a beautiful spring. The living room cat lamented, "Oh my God, how can these 2 siblings sit together forever?" The endless meows of the lovers finally made me uncomfortable. Read the next part, The Ice Goddess Part 9. Thank you for joining us for today's fairy tale. We hope these stories bring joy and meaning to your day. If you love our channel, please hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any exciting tales. Wishing you a good night and sweet dreams. See you in the next story.